Hello everyone, let's learn about umbilical cord blood sampling. So why there is a need for umbilical cord blood sampling, let's understand. Let's see the indications. ACOG and AAP recommends umbilical cord blood sampling to be taken in all high-risk deliveries, that is gestation less than 32 weeks. Evidence of fetal distress as indicated by meconium stained liquor. Sentinel events in pregnancy such as cord prolapse and antepartum hemorrhage. Neonate requiring PPV and when the assessment of neonatal acid-base balance is required. Immediately after birth, around 20 cm of the umbilical cord should be isolated and two sets of clamps should be applied on each side, that is the maternal side as well as the fetal side, and the cord should be cut in between the two clamps on both sides. Now we'll see the steps of taking blood from the umbilical cord. Double clamp the cord immediately after birth. Then clean the cord thoroughly with sterile gauze between the clamps. Ideally, two samples should be taken, one from the umbilical artery and one from the umbilical vein. Umbilical vein sampling is easy as it has a larger diameter. Umbilical artery is thin and difficult to sample. Blood is collected in a pre-heparinized syringe. At least 0.2 ml blood should be aspirated and all the air bubbles should be removed and sample should be processed within 30 minutes. Now we'll understand the physiological parameters of umbilical artery and umbilical vein. Umbilical artery are two in number, umbilical vein is single. Artery is thick-walled having smaller lumen, vein is thin-walled having larger lumen. Umbilical arteries carries blood from fetus to placenta. So fetus utilizes further oxygen, as a result PO2 will be low in case of umbilical artery, PCO2 will accumulate and pH will fall. Umbilical artery is indicative of fetal acid-base status and umbilical vein shows both maternal acid-base balance and placental function. Umbilical arterial pH less than 7 and base deficit greater than 12 millimoles per liter are associated with increased risk of adverse neurological outcomes. Umbilical cord blood sampling is also required in case of Rh negative pregnancy. Routine cord blood testing is done for blood group, Rh status, DCT and serum bilirubin. If the baby is Rh positive or the Rh status is unknown, anti-D should be given to the mother within 72 hours of delivery to prevent alloimmunization for the next pregnancy.